Trick or treat.
That's not what I read on that.
What?
Man, this is so tough. The reason it's tough is because, one, you know Luka's an all-star. We know
Okay.
at the end of the day, all-star is a popularity contest. I just don't see the Lakers getting 2 or 3 this season. So it's going to be either this person or that person. So I'm going to go Trick.
But we said it. He's also the best player, technically, for the Lakers right now.
With Luka on
Luka
the
should
floor,
be
he's
coming
not
back.
the best player on the floor.
Technically,
You're reaching.
Listen, are the Lakers going to win enough games? That's a wild picture of his hair. Are the
no!
Lakers going to win enough games for them to get 2 All-Stars? Are they going to? I don't know. If his numbers don't lie, his improvement on the court
So if they
doesn't lie.
get 2, that means who's
Luka's,
out?
by the way,
two of them getting voted in.
Luka's starting.
Yeah, see, LeBron will get voted in.
Luka's starting.
So the
But what if he
Lakers are going to
doesn't play?
have 3 players?
no chance.
That's what I'm saying.
They got to be top 2.
At most, they're going to get 2.
And that would be Austin
If
Reaves,
LeBron
the
doesn't
second
come back till the end
So
of
who's
November.
out? Bron?
Yes.
Hell no.
Stop.
Vote will do it.
This guy's the second leading scorer in the NBA, and we're putting a guy ahead of him in the All-Star voting
But
who
the
hasn't played yet.
The
Listen,
votes.
We talking
He's not
about
going to start. Luka's going to start.
LeBron
We're
will
talking about
start in the
LeBron.
All-Star game and not play 1 game.
I don't care if he
forgot.
averages 6.
You know that.
Like,
You know that.
come on, bro. It's LeBron.
Does it make
Well,
sense?
they're not getting 3.
No, is it
So
fair?
Yeah,
No.
they're not
Does it
getting
make
3.
sense?
No.
It's a popularity contest.
How it
It'll be Luka, Bron.
Yeah, LeBron is already a starter
that's
in the All-Star
insane.
game.
They gotta
It's
change-
going to be
change that.
SGA, Luka, Jokic, Kevin Durant, and there's a 5th for the starter.
It's not
And you
true.
think it's going to be
It's
Austin
not gonna be
Reaves?
Austin Reaves, dude.
No, not a starter, but I'm saying is
But I'm
LeBron.
It'll be
Oh,
I mean, if LeBron gets in as a starter, there's
What
no way
about like
Austin-
Steph or someone? Those are also guys that get voted in. Like,
Yeah. So if
popularity.
LeBron doesn't get in as a starter, he's probably not going to get in as a reserve if he hasn't played yet. But
Reserve's different. That is, and it doesn't look like he's coming back till maybe end of November.
as a reserve, Austin Reaves will have a better chance to voted by whatever the coach is.
that.
He's averaged 34 points a game. He's 10, and he's not an All-Star.
I'm treating. I think he'll make the All-Star
treats,
team.
treats and tricks. We got 2 treats and a trick.
Who tricked?
Because we're not saying, because we're trying to make the point to you, Chandler, we're not saying that he can't make it with the numbers he has. He plays with a legacy act.
System.
No, I get that. I'm
LeBron
saying
James
he
is going to
shouldn't.
be in the All-Star game. Luka will be in the All-Star game. Based on his numbers, he deserves to be in the All-Star game. It'll get tricky with the numbers thing.
gotta fix the
Hopefully,
system.
hopefully
That's a
Luka
silly
is on the
format,
internet.
then.
Hopefully Luka's on the international side. They might
Right.
get 3. There you go.
Ooh, that's a great
I think
point.
he's an All-Star this year.
Okay, there you go. So
I'm
you're
with you.
treating. All right, fair enough. Chandler, you're up next. Nikola Jokic. Gonna average a triple-double.
The Kobe Price quoted an anonymous Lakers player that said, "We got the coldest white boys in the league," and it's difficult to argue.
There was an amazing video clip. So wasn't ready to go to the Lakers yet, but okay. Wednesday night, Jake LaRavia went 10 of 11 for the Lakers. Any win the Lakers can get on the road against a Western Conference playoff team without Luka and LeBron, that's a good night. Okay, like you've done well. I don't care what the circumstances are. So Austin Reaves, he had 16 assists. So he was terrific in operating the offense, giving the Lakers a chance, and he was hitting Jake LaRavia, his buddy, his golfing buddy, and LaRavia goes 10 of 11 shooting in this game. I would also say, if you are the Lakers, I don't care who you're playing, when Jake LaRavia goes 10 of 11, I think he was 5 of 6 on threes, you need to win that one.
Well, and Ant knows who he is now.
Okay, so what number is he? Is he number 12?
Who is? Yeah, a fan yelled, "Who is number 12?" And you like loud enough where like during a quiet moment, the whole arena hears it. You can hear it on the TV. And Ant's sitting on the bench, nursing that hammy. And there's never a filter with Ant. Ant goes, "I know. That's what I was asking." Or something.
No, he
They
goes,
know now.
he goes, "That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
I don't know."
They know
that was like the Shaq meme. I was not familiar with your game, to Jake LaRavia. Look, they're 2-1 since Luka went out. Like, I don't even care what the circumstances are.
And your guy, Austin Reaves, all-star in the making, Cajones Factor Player of the Month frontrunner, potential MVP, 41,
41 against a good Portland team. on Monday. I mean, look, this goes back to the conversation we had after the Kings game on Sunday. Like, this is a huge week for Austin Reaves, right? This is a huge opportunity for him to show what he can do with the ball in his hands all the time. Forget about what it means for the Lakers. Obviously, the Lakers, like you said, Brian, the Kings stink, but that's still a huge win. Any win without these guys is massive. Yes, Anthony Edwards didn't play on Wednesday. Still massive wins. Like, you got to be able to stack up wins. Right. It's a road game in the Western
Julius
Conference.
Randle and James McDaniels both scored over 30 in that game. Like, if you're
for sure.
If you're Minnesota, you need to win a game where Jaden McDaniels scores 30.
No, 100%. Like that for both teams, like having those guys out, like getting W's in these situations is huge. But for Austin Reaves, this isn't about W's right now. Obviously, he's trying to win games for the Lakers, but this is about what the number is going to be next summer. And he and his representation, well, that's the thing. He and his representation are going to be able to go to anybody they meet with next summer, however long the stretch is with Luka and LeBron out. Let's say it's another 2 weeks. If he continues to put up 25, 30, 35 points on either efficient shooting or, to your point, being able to generate that kind of number of assists and potential assists while not turning the ball over and getting to the foul line and being efficient, like they're going to be able to go to teams and say, look, I can Austin a max. He has a low cap hold this summer. So yes, they would have $40 to $50 million to fill in the roster around him. I didn't mean they couldn't sign other players, but the math, even at that rate, if you're going to add to this team to get enough good players to be in the mix with Oklahoma City and the other teams around the West, $40 to $50 million, I don't think is going to be enough to get enough pieces around Austin and Luka to be good enough to go toe to toe with the elite teams in the West was my point. However, if Reaves keeps doing this, there's going to be a bunch of teams that have cap space next summer, and he's going to be sitting there as an unrestricted free agent, and you're going to be going, hey, like, you could make real hay getting this guy to have him run your offense. Like,
Bon Tips is trying to break the Lakers up while they're.
I'm not trying to break the Lakers up, but
what are they calling?
But if you're Austin Reaves, well, listen, Austin Reaves had a terrible playoffs. Okay, like he had a really bad series against Minnesota. Ty Jerome had an incredible season last year, way different level. He had a terrible playoffs, and his market dried up. Right? He ends up signing for the biannual exception with Memphis. Like, Austin Reaves coming into this season had a big opportunity to prove what he can do, and now early on with Luka and LeBron out, he's getting the highway opened up for him, and he's taken gigantic advantage of it. Like hitting game winners, scoring 50, scoring 40, like.
Jackson,
you couldn't have drawn it up better if you're him.
Jackson has this stat. Reaves is the second player to average 40 points and 10 assists on 50, 40, 90 shooting over a 3-game stretch since the three-point line was instituted.
Here's another one from our ESPN.
I mean, who is the other player? Luka?
Dame Lillard. And
Dame. Sure.
Hey,
think about that. 40 and 10 for 50, 40, 90, even in 3 games is wild.
I agree.
Hey, I got 2 gems from our ESPN research crew. Austin Reaves is the 6th guy in NBA history to average at least 30 points and 10 assists in the first 5 games of the season. The others, Joker, MVP Russ, James Harden that same season, Tiny Archibald, and Oscar Robertson twice.
It's 5 Hall of Famers.
Hey, 25 points, 15 assists, and a game-winning buzzer beater. It's Austin Reaves, LeBron James, and Magic Johnson. And if Austin Reaves is doing
that just
this,
with the Lakers or with any team?
Any team. If Austin Reaves is doing this, wait until he gets a supporting cast hole. Wait until Luka and LeBron are back, baby. Hey, in all seriousness, no. Like, I hear what you're saying, Bon Temps, but you're talking this summer. I'm talking this season. And the thought about the Lakers going into this season was, oh my gosh, Luka's just going to have to be a superhero every night. He's going to have to do everything. And he came in the season, unfortunately got dinged up early, but first couple games, like, wow, yeah, that's that dude. This is an indication of, hey, you've got a co-star. Like, we'll see what happens with LeBron, but like Austin Reaves is basically telling the world, hey, I'm a legitimate co-star. And this idea that Luka can't coexist, yeah, he can. He thrived with Jalen Brunson. He thrived with Kyrie Irving, and he can thrive with Austin Reaves.
Well, and look, I don't know whether this is going to really manifest itself, but because LeBron's summer was completely disjointed with his knee injury and then the sciatica. But he, came into the season with the concept that he was going to be playing off the ball and like being a spot up shooter.
Yeah.
So they can't come back in here and just take the ball totally away from Austin. Okay, he's not going to have it like this. He's not going to generate 24 assist opportunities a night. But if you're going to make a case why that's an issue, is that, Austin thrives with the ball and so does Luka. And so that's
well, so does Kyrie and so does Jalen Brunson. And again, Luka went to the Western Conference Finals with Jalen and went to
Kyrie, though, is a two guard. Like he is a point guard sized two guard who has always been at his best when he can play off a ball dominant player and he can just go get buckets.
He's learned that, but at one point he didn't believe that.
I understand, but I'm saying if you look at the track record of his career, the greatest success he has had has been playing next to Luka and playing next to LeBron. Obviously, those are two all-time great players, but it's because of the role that Kyrie was in. To your point, I'm also not saying what I said before about Reaves, that he has to leave this summer to go sign a deal somewhere else either. I agree with you, McMahon. Like, he's showing he could be this kind of player. To me, that's why it's massively important for him, because this is his audition to be that kind of guy next summer. It is going to be fascinating to see what that balance is when Luka gets back and what this looks like. Because if he does just level up to being a all-star and can be remotely like he was even the first couple games with Luka out there, it does make the calculus for the Lakers look different.
I don't want to relitigate this from the Nico Harrison end.
Oh, boy.
It's insane he wasn't in the trade. It's absolutely insane.
The Lakers Luka trade keeping Austin Reaves is just...
Especially because they had no guards. The second the trade was over, what did we say? Okay, yes, they got Anthony Davis, but they have Kyrie Irving and no other guys who could dribble the ball.
But they didn't know he was going to tear his ACL. But
that doesn't matter, though. They only had one guy who could dribble the ball.
I know.
You've got to get Austin Reaves in that trade.
And the simple fact is, when you trade a talent like Luka Doncic, a lot of people would say you don't. But if you do, you better get it all. And they did.
Right. You look at the list of assets and you say, okay, there's 10 things on the list. We get the 10 things on the list. Oh, you don't want to do that? Okay, cool. We'll call you back later.
That's the way I felt the day of the trade. Okay, so by the way, the Lakers have been sold to Mark Walter and Todd Bailey and their partners.
Todd Bowley.
What did I say?
Bailey.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Just another rich guy.
Yeah,
just another rich guy.
He
owns the other London soccer team, McMahon, so he just doesn't care.
There's like 7, bro.
I was making a joke that he's not the top.
From what I hear, each of the 6 bus children cleared about $900 million in the transaction.
Pretty good deal.
Hey, and Jeannie Buss in the announcement. It's very specific, at least 5 years as the governor. Very specific.
So the Buss family had 66%. They sold about 50%. So they go down to about 15%, which is the bottom that a governor must control at least 15%. Was not the case for Wick Grusbach when he sold, when his family sold. So